Hello folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing here in Dallas, Texas. I want to talk about something. First I want to say, yes, I'm alive. A lot of you have called me, texted me, sent me emails saying, Scott, we haven't seen a video in a while. Are you okay? We heard you say on Jimbo Balam's podcast, you don't like making videos. Are you done? No, folks, I've just been incredibly busy, been doing a lot of traveling, and I appreciate all the people who reached out to me. I love you all. I want to talk about something. Also, I want to say a quick little hello to my daughter. My daughter is traveling for about a month over in Europe and parts of Russia and all around Europe. Even my daughter said, Daddy, I'm watching YouTube and I haven't seen you do a video. Are you okay? Karina, Daddy's okay. This video is dedicated to you. I love you so much, little girl. What I have here is a car that I've washed. I stripped washed it, and then I used a body solvent. If I spray it with water, I'm not working in direct sunlight. It's kind of like 7:30 at night. But if I spray water on this hood, it's basically pretty flat. The water is just kind of dribbling off the hood. There's no wax or sealant on it after strip washing it and using a body solvent. There are products like Ammo Hydrate. There are products like Adam's H2O Garden Gloss. Is that what they call it? This stuff is very expensive. Some of those products for 16 ounces cost about 25 bucks. Then you got to pay shipping. What are these products like Ammo Hydrate, Adam's H2O Garden Gloss? Well, they've been around for a long time. Adams didn't create it. Ammo, NYC, Larry didn't create it. What they are water-activated polymer sealants. They've been around for a long time. I want to turn you on to a product that I've known for a while, and I've been doing some serious testing with it, and I love it. It's made by a company called Automagic. Automagic is a large auto detailing manufacturer and supply house all over the country. In fact, if you live in a metropolitan area, you go to Automagic's website, just type in your zip code and you'll find a local distributor by you. In Dallas, there's about 6 of them. There's an endless means to be able to get this stuff. This stuff is called Automagic Hydro Shine. What it is a sealant you can apply to the paint when it's wet. So you'd wash your car, you'd rinse it off. You're probably working out of direct sunlight, working in the shade. You're not worried about water spots. This is a cool way to do this, just like Ammo Hydrate. I'm going to show you a couple of ways to use this product. What you want to do is always shake it up, just like Ammo Hydrate or Adam's H2O Garden Gloss. There could be separation of products. So I'm going to go ahead and shake this up. This panel is wet. It's very flat. No water beading, no water sheeting. I'm just going to do one half of the hood and go from there. But what I'm going to do is, as the panel's wet, I'm going to take a couple of spritz. I'll do one spritz there, one spritz there, one spritz there, one spritz there. So maybe 4 spritz for half the hood. I'm going to take a microfiber applicator. It's a big microfiber applicator sponge wrapped in a microfiber. I'm simply going to massage that sealant that I have sprayed onto the surface of the paint as the paint is wet. You want to make sure you have even distribution of the product on every inch of the paint that you're applying it to. So I'll just make sure I've got even distribution. I'll go ahead and massage that into the paint evenly. This little microfiber applicator pad is very gentle. The Hydro Shine by Automagic has a lot of lubrication. I'm not worried about scratching or marring the surface. I'll let it sit there for about 30 seconds to kind of fully bond on the paint, even though it's wet. I'm going to take a hose. You want to have a hose that's got a nozzle on it because you want a lot of pressure, or even a power washer would be great. What I'm going to do is, this sealant, that the Hydro Shine that was applied to the paint when it was wet, it's very streaky looking. It will begin to haze. Now I just want to knock that haziness and streakiness right off the panel. This is one way you can apply it. Hopefully the lighting is good. I'll bring you in here. You can see this side of the panel still very flat. This side of the panel here, we've got water beading. But more importantly, folks, what's really incredible about this product is I have tremendous water sheeting. This side of the hood is dry, a lot more dry than that area is there. And I'll hit it with some water. Hopefully you can see that. So we'll just watch it sheet off water. It will sheet off water very quickly. Hopefully I can even see it on the white paint, but it's doing an incredible job of sheeting off that water where this side of the panel is still incredibly flat. But what I'll do is I'll apply to the other side of the hood. We'll just make sure we've got even distribution all the way around this hood. So I'll do this side. So again, I'll shake the product up. One spritz in that corner, one spritz there, one spritz here, one spritz there. I'm going to take my applicator sponge, my microfiber applicator sponge, and just repeat the process on this side of the hood. Make sure I have even distribution of the product all over the wet surface and get that hydro shine to begin to bond to the paint. Again, this is just one way to apply it. I'm going to show you another way to apply it. So I've got that on there. I'm going to let it just kind of begin to haze up. It's a very fast acting polymer sealant that activates in water or can be applied on a wet surface. Kind of let it sit there streaky and let it begin to kind of haze and dry on me, and then hit it with the hose. Now what you would typically do after applying this sealant is you would go ahead and dry off your car with a microfiber drying towel, right? What's so great about having hydro shine on there, I've got nice water beading, I've got a lot of water sheeting as well. There's very little water on the surface of this hood. It'll be very quick to actually dry off this panel. In fact, that's enough there that completely dried the panel. Makes drying the car completely easy. Less time you're dragging this big towel across the surface of the paint, and you won't get any scratching or marring. Pretty nice, tremendous shining gloss. And it also has filling capabilities, which is very important to understand. It will actually fill the panel and give you nice shining gloss. Now I want to show you another way you can apply this, just like Ammo Hydrate, right? So I'm going to get the panel wet, just like if you were washing your car and you're rinsing it off now. There you go. It's really not all that wet. It's sheeting off so much water. But what I'm going to do, just like Larry tells you to do with Ammo Hydrate, is take a wet microfiber towel, get it wet, wring it out so it's just kind of damp and wet, right? Now what I'll do is take my Automagic Hydro Shine, and let me get on this side so you guys can see me. So what I want to do, just like with Ammo Hydrate, hold the towel like that, right? And just kind of put 2 little spritz on the microfiber towel. I'm going to lay the microfiber towel down on the paint. It's wet. I'm going to lightly go over the surface of this paint. You will notice, just like when you use Ammo Hydrate, there'll be a little bit of a streaky look to the paint. That's okay. Hydro Shine will kind of evaporate and flash on its own. If by chance you put too much Hydro Shine, just like if you put too much Ammo Hydrate onto your microfiber towel, you can simply just buff it clean. Take your drying towel and just buff it. And the shining gloss, and I wish you guys could feel this paint, absolutely slick, great deal, very awesome. So let me go on the other side. We'll do the 1 spritz on the microfiber towel, and I'll finish this other side of the hood, and I'll show you one other way you can apply this polymer sealant onto the paint. So here I go, just like I'm using Ammo Hydrate, just like if I was using Adam's H2O Garden Gloss. These are water activated, waterborne sealants, kind of marketing keywords, but that's what they call them. Then I'll just simply take my drying towel, go over that. Man, this paint is awfully slick. I love it. Very fast way to apply a paint sealant versus washing a car, right? Then drying it, then getting your Jess car out and rubbing it all over the paint, waiting 15, 30 minutes for it to haze and buff it off. You can get through this process pretty quickly around this car. I'll also show you another way. The paint is absolutely dry. What I can do is, if the surface has been washed and it's fully dry, I can apply Hydro Shine the same way on a dry surface as long as the microfiber towel is wet. So what I'm going to do is just put 2 quick little spritz on that microfiber towel. The paint is dry, but my microfiber is wet. I'm going to slowly go in here and apply it to the dry surface. As long as you have a wet microfiber and you activate that polymer sealant with water, you're completely fine to go. And then you can, again, just take your drying towel. If you don't want to wait for the streakiness to flash on its own, you can just take your drying microfiber towel and go over the surface and buff to absolute perfection and have tremendous shine and gloss. With Automagic Hydro Shine, you'll get about 3 to 5 months with one application, but here's the best part, folks. Wait till you hear the price of this product. It will blow you away. This product for 32 ounces is $13. That's right, folks, $13 for 32 ounces of Hydro Shine. What's Ammo Hydrate? What's Adam's H2O Garden Gloss for 16 ounces? Somewhere around $20, $25, maybe a little bit more. If you go to Automagic's website, they've got distribution all over the country. Hopefully you live close or within a metropolitan area. Go to Automagic's website, type in your zip code, find your distributor local to you. $13 out the door with one of 6 distributors in Dallas. Absolutely love this product. Tremendous shining gloss. Very easy to apply a sealant to wet paint. No more buffing a sealant into the paint, waiting 20, 30 minutes for the haze. It's a very quick process. The fact I'm not working in direct sunlight, what I could do is walk around this car and spritz it on every panel, then take my applicator pad, massage it into the paint all the way around the car. It's okay if it begins to dry, get a little hazy, and then power wash it off or use a high pressure nozzle with my garden hose, blow off that hazy, streaky look, and then just dry my car. It will dry so quickly. I put a nice sealant on the paint. Lasts 3 to 5 months depending on how you use your car. But this stuff is so cheap at $13 for 32 ounces, you could use it every wash. It's a non-building type of agent. You can apply multiple layers on your car. It works phenomenal. You can apply it to glass, to paint, to plastic trim, to rubber, whatever. It won't stain anything, make anything white or chalky. Love you all. I hope that helps you out. Automagic Hydro Shine, exactly like Ammo Hydrate, exactly like Adam's H2O Garden Gloss, but you get to put more money in your pocket. You also get more product for the money. Folks, I love you. I hope that helps. I'll talk to you soon.